Ragic sheets do more than just recording entries. You can also use them as questionnaires or online surveys that can easily be shared by link, email, line, WhatsApp, or QR code. Take the event registration sheet as an example. If you want to share and let your customers fill this sheet, click on the Tools button and select Share this sheet. There are 3 ways to share. The first one is the data collection URL, which will show a Google Form-like interface to the respondent. You can click on Config to customize the sheet appearance. For example, you can upload the event banner and change the background color. After completing the customization, click Next. Here, you can add the message you want the respondents to see after completing the sheet. Then, click Next. This is the link to the sheet that you can directly send to customers. When they open it, they will see the questionnaire page. A code will also be available to embed the questionnaire plugin on your website. This allows customers to directly view and fill out the questionnaire on your official website or event registration page. The second method is the raw sheet URL, which also means directly sharing the sheet. This URL is exactly the same URL as the one in the address bar when accessing the sheet, so copying the address bar URL will lead to the same result. When people click on this URL, they will be directed to the Ragic system. From there, they can add a new entry by clicking New in the upper left corner of the page. The third sharing method is QR code. You can download a digital copy or print it out for customers to scan with their phones. Similar to sharing the raw sheet URL, scanning the QR code will directly take them to the Ragic, opening the sheet. It's important to note that in Ragic, each sheet can have different access rights configurations. If the recipient of the link doesn't have the appropriate access rights to your sheet, they will be unable to view or fill out the sheet. Therefore, it is important to configure the appropriate access rights for the respondents before sharing the sheet. For example, if you want everyone to be able to fill out the entry sheet but not view other records, you need to configure the access rights in the design mode. Set the access rights for the Everyone group as Survey User, which allows them to add and edit their own entry, but restricts their ability to view records added by others. Click on Save. Now, even users without a Ragic account can add an entry to this sheet. If you want them to be able to modify the entry they added, like in some cases when some people need to update their personal information or change the event they registered for, you can enable the Guest User Email Validation feature. Click the small arrow in the upper right corner to switch to the Form page designing mode. Create an email field and check the Guest User Email Validation option. Additionally, you can also check the Not Empty option to ensure that everyone fills this email field. Click Save. Now Ragic will automatically send a link to the email provided by users when filling out the sheet. This link allows them to access the database and modify their own entry. Apart from sharing the entire sheet, you can also share one specific entry. For example, if you want to share this specific entry on the event information sheet with the speaker named Alice, you can click on Tools and select Share this entry. There are 2 ways to share. If you only want Alice to view this entry without allowing her to make any modifications, you can select Read Only. This means she will not have the access rights to modify the record and can only view it. However, if you want Alice to be able to view and modify the entry, allowing her to make changes if she finds any errors while reviewing the information, you can select the Editable option. You can also set the expiration time for the link in both cases. Once the specified period expires, the link access will be canceled. Entries can also be shared via email, line, or WhatsApp. Let's take WhatsApp as an example. Select Share this entry with WhatsApp, and you'll find 3 sharing methods available. The first option is Share Link Only, which means the recipient must log into Ragic and have the necessary access rights to view or modify the entry. If the recipient does not have a Ragic account or the necessary access rights, you can choose the second or third method, which provides a temporary link granting them the required rights. The second option is Grant Viewing Rights, which allows recipients to only view the entry. The third option, Grant Editing Rights, enables them to modify the entry. Both methods have an expiration time set for the link. Click Share to open WhatsApp, and you can choose the recipient of the link from your WhatsApp contact list. To learn more about Ragic, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments below. To learn